Being able to set up your team for success is the most important thing. You have to clearly define what it is that you're expecting and clearly define what you expect from a communication standpoint. I think the biggest thing as a mentor that you have to expect is you have to understand that you are working with students that have a lot of other classes going on, and you also have to understand that you're coming from the corporate world and the students aren't coming from that world.
The constraints that I have to consider for the project is the time frame, how much we can do during one semester time frame. And another constraint is the capability of the students.
I really had to consider their skill set. These students at the point that they're seniors should have a toolbox full of skill, but they really haven't exercised them in a real way yet. I didn't want to give them something that was going to overwhelm them, but I did want to give them something that would exercise their tools. The other thing that I felt like was important that I didn't learn when I was in university was the real engineering process. And what I required our team to do was actually define our requirements, and give me a compliance matrix, do a firm schedule, do a firm list of deliverables. I taught them how to do trade studies. We have a formal tool that we used. The whole first semester was basically just laying out what they were going to do the second semesters.
The biggest challenge for a project's success is students getting into the project as quickly as possible. Ideate, create, work up multiple solutions that might be likely to succeed.
Students are younger generations and they may have different perspectives. So we need to listen to them and support their ideas, let them feel that they are working on their own ideas, and to encourage them to be innovative.
You got to be able to communicate with your team, and if you fully define a project from beginning to end, you give them all the expectations of what it is you're expecting, give all the requirements that are needed for the project. That's 80%, 90% of your success right there for the project, is just doing those three things.